Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques, let's do it. We're here.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee Titans.
Tighten up, baby.
Let's go. Let's do it. So we're here, man. Hey, we got the Denver Broncos. We're going to the Mile High City in Denver, Colorado, where the air is very thin.
Yep. Super thin.
It is, man. It is. Denver is just like that. I've been to Denver, man, and it's really like that. It's an adjustment, man. You know, coming from the South to Denver, Colorado. Right. You know, and so they got some other things there that are pretty legal there.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. So
it's the Mile High for real.
That's a good one, dude. That's good. So the Denver Broncos are coming in, going home. They're 1-4. For Titan fans who might not know much about the Denver Broncos, and I'm going to tell you guys, be careful.
Yep.
Okay? Don't underestimate the Denver Broncos. Mm-hmm. The Broncos have been in every game they've played in.
Every game.
Every game.
Yes, every
and
game.
Secretly, the Denver Broncos has a very good defense.
Yes, a very solid defense.
Very
I
solid.
actually got the pleasure to see them when they played the Jags.
Yes, sir.
And unfortunately, Bradley Chubb got hurt.
Right. But that's huge for us.
Yeah, right. While he was playing, man, they were dominating him and Vaughn, man. It's a good duo to have. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Minshew was doing his thing.
Okay.
But he was harassed the most of the game. But like Lou, what you just said, man, don't underestimate him. Denver Broncos is a very strong unit, and people talk about Joe Flacco and how trash he is and how he's still Joe Flacco. He won a Super Bowl, okay, and when he gets going, he's not gonna get you a bunch of points, but he scores at the right time. He'll make a play at the right time. You're like, okay,
he does.
Joe Flacco. It's just what Joe Flacco does.
That's what he does.
So don't underestimate him. They just got their first win against the Chargers.
Yep.
They're coming off that high, so you already know they have the confidence. So, and that's a big win.
It is a big win
That's
in the AFC, in their division.
Right.
And the Denver Broncos are rated number 5 in the league in defense. Who would have thought that? Number 5?
I know.
They do not give up a lot of points, man.
They don't.
200 points a game they give up.
They don't.
That's unbelievable.
They don't.
You can score on them. They average, about 21 to 22 points a game against their defense. Mm-hmm. But they don't give a lot of yards, man.
People still, they got Von Miller, man.
They do. They still got 58
They
on the
still
field.
got 58, man. A
They
future
do.
Hall of Famer, man.
They do.
You can't underestimate that.
And they got Chris Harris.
Harris,
he's still out there.
Simmons,
Future Hall of Famer.
Right. I mean, don't underestimate them. I mean, just remember this defense was a top-notch defense.
Just several years ago.
Unbelievable
on defense.
Man, that Super Bowl they won. Woo. So,
man.
Don't underestimate it, man. Don't do that.
Yep, that's right, man. So Tennessee fans, again, this is not a team that we play a lot, man. So you might not know much about the Denver Broncos coming in or us going there, but just don't underestimate their defense. Offensively, they can be challenged.
Right.
But I would tell you, Philip Lindsay is sneaky good. Mm-hmm. He had a very good game against the Chargers. He had 15 carries, 114 yards rushing. That's 7 yards a carry, almost 8, and a touchdown.
Now, we can go back into history. Let's take it back. Let's take it back a couple of years ago.
Okay.
We did play them.
Yeah.
We played them, and we actually beat them when we had a mediocre team. So that's something that, hey, don't underestimate them, but that's when they had their defense when they had to leave. I think that game, actually, Taylor Lewan and Talib got to fight.
They did, man.
They actually got to fight in that game. And I was...
Are we shocked?
Right, we're not shocked. But I think it's when they had Talib, they had Chris Harris. They had that strong defense. So
that's right.
we don't underestimate them, but we've seen them before. And for some weird reason, when we go against teams like this, we tend to beat them, but we'll see.
I know. That's where that is very true. Very true.
It's weird, man.
So the Denver Broncos, they already wanted their coach, Vic Fangio, to get fired already. The Bronco fans, they really do love their Denver Broncos team. Right. They're not really an exciting team to watch, but again, defensively, they do their part. Right. And again, I think we could challenge them on offense to do something. Again, like you said, Joe Flacco, it will be out there. He only had like 182 yards last game, so he's not throwing a whole lot of yards, but he picks his spots.
He does.
And before the show, Jacques, you talked about Cortland Sutton.
Oh, so Cortland Sutton is on my fantasy team out of SMU. Yeah. This young man has 401 yards already for the season. We're not even halfway.
Yep.
Don't underestimate him. Dude, don't underestimate that receiver. He's about 6'4", 222 at 225, 230.
Okay.
He's a beast.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a beast, man.
I bet they probably don't know much about him, man.
No, they don't.
Number 14, we
know
know who you are.
Hey, he's sneaky good, man.
Yes,
Do
sir.
not underestimate Sutton, man. I'm telling you.
He's
one of those players, man, when you need 15, he going to get you 15.
Gotcha, man.
You in the red zone, watch him.
Okay.
Watch him. Fade anything in the seam, he got you.
Yes,
so
sir.
Be careful.
Yes,
Defense,
sir.
secondary, be on your toes.
So, Jacques, so tell me 3 reasons as to how the Tennessee Titans could beat the Denver Broncos.
Okay. One reason, we got to get A.J. Brown involved.
Get him involved.
This is a playmaker, okay? This is what fourth week? I mean, he almost had a touchdown last week that was called back.
Yes, sir.
He's a playmaker. This kid is dynamic. Matter of fact, to me, in my opinion, he's turning into wide receiver number 1. This was supposed to be Corey Davis. Corey Davis' position was wide receiver number 1. No, you need to move A.J. Brown, and he's still a rookie.
Yeah, man.
Okay? He's still a rookie, Hawk.
Yeah, he is.
You get better with time. It's like fine wine. You're going to get better with time, dude. Come on. So you have to – Martha Smith's going to have to dial up some plays for number 11 because I feel like he has this joke is huge, man.
He is, dude.
This joke is huge.
Huge.
He's jacked. So get him more involved in those crossing patterns. I would even say take a shot downfield with him, give him them one-on-one matchups on the outside, and see what he can do. He has good hands, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
So that's one reason. Second reason, we have to have a balanced offense. The offense we've been struggling. In the offense, we've been struggling. We struggled last game. When we played the Falcons, if you notice, we had a balanced offense the first half. Second half kind of diminished.
Yes, sir.
But what I mean by balanced offense, offensive line has to gel, the run game has to gel, and the passing game has to gel. This offense can't be one-dimensional because once it's one-dimensional, then you taking away the pass, you're relying on the run. The run shuts down, then the pass is not working, we're not winning the game. So Mariota, Arthur Smith, y'all have to dial up a balanced game and a balanced offense to the point where you're spreading the ball to your different receivers. Pick your primary target, which is A.J. Brown, in my opinion, then your secondary options you come through.
Yes, sir.
But spread the ball, play balance, play smart. My third reason, have a short memory. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Now, we come off a devastating loss to the Bills, okay? This seems to
Bills.
happen. This happened last time when we played the Colts. We had a short memory, winning the Falcons in Atlanta, kick their butt. Have a short memory. I know this game was a must. We needed to win this game. We needed to win this game with the Bills. But put it in the suitcase, pack it up, throw it away, put it in the trash, have a short memory, go up there, focus, because you're going to be in the high elevation. That's one thing against you, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another thing against you is you got to stay focused. If you're not focused, you're in that elevation, dude, you're going to die.
Yeah, man.
You're going to die. And, of course, you're going to get, your breath. You know, when you're high elevation, it's hard to breathe, man.
It is.
So that's my third thing is have a short memory. Okay. All right, we know Bills beat us, but let's focus on the Broncos. Let's get this W and let's pull it up. What about you? Tell me 3 reasons why we can lose the game.
Absolutely, man. All right, so this is one of those trap games that we got to be very careful for, right? So one, as I alluded to earlier, man, do not underestimate this team, especially their defense. They're rated number 5 overall in defense. Their run defense isn't good. Now, I will say that, okay? They're rated like number 22 overall in run defense, but their pass defense is unbelievable. Top 5 in the league in pass defense. When you have Chris Harris out there, who's very underrated, might be the most underrated corner in the league. Mm-hmm. He has enough attributes and stats to probably make the Hall of Fame some point. Yeah. He's unbelievable. And, of course, you can't forget about Von Miller. Von Miller is going to rush the quarterback. He did a great job last week against the Chargers. Von Miller's going to be there. He's going to be like, hey, I'm here, guys. This is what I do on a regular basis. Now, I'm hearing that they're thinking about having a fire sale if they lose this game. So let's make that happen and sign Von Miller. I'm just kidding. But, they're thinking about doing that if they feel that they're not going to make to the playoffs and, grab a lot of draft picks in the future. But right now, that's who they have. Now, Bradley Chubb is not there. Now, you told me earlier that was something that's a positive for us. And I totally agree with that, Jacques, that Bradley Chubb is a missing piece for them. But again, still, defensively, do not underestimate them. Don't be thinking, they all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Next day, Marcus Mariota's on the ground, Derrick Henry's on the ground, and we're having turnovers. Be careful. Right. Second, putting the ball in Marcus Mariota's hands in this particular game is going to cause us problems, okay? We need to make sure that we run the football. If Mariota throws the ball a whole lot against his defense, there's going to be some interceptions. Now, I know he doesn't have any right now, but I know he's going to want to throw the ball. Please be careful. This is a very opportunistic defense. When you got Chris Harris out there on the field, you got to be very, very careful. Now, their other DBs are pretty decent as well, too. So you have to look at, the safety you said, Justin Simmons. Simmons. The former Texans, Kareem Jackson, who used to be a corner, now he's a safety. So he knows about the Titans. He knows about Mariota. He's played against him for years. Yeah. So be very careful. Do not underestimate them, as I'm saying. But Marcus Mariota, I'm not saying he can't throw the ball. Don't throw the ball. But just don't have him throwing 30 or 40 times during this game right here. Right. Run Derrick Henry. Run the football. Right. Run him. Because the run defense for the Broncos linebackers are not run-stopping linebackers. You can run the football against them. Next, make sure you cover up Cortland Sutton, okay? They might not even know about him, right? Adoree Jackson might not know it. Malcolm Butler, Logan Ryan. I mean, they might be like, oh, who's dude's a second-year player? Whoever, right? Be careful with this guy, okay? He already has over 400 yards receiving, man, in just a few games. So that lets you know he's getting the football a lot.
He's the primary target.
You still have Emmanuel Sanders, but he's getting a little long in the tooth, okay? So their primary focus has been Cortland Sutton. Very tall receivers, got good size. Be very careful. Make sure that he's covered up for the entire game. And it put Flacco in position to throw to other guys. They don't really have a lot of other playmakers besides Sutton. Emmanuel Sanders could show up every so often, but cover him up. So Jacques, of everyone on the Denver Broncos, who scares you?
Von Miller.
Of course.
Von Miller.
Of course.
Because right now, offensive line is in dismantle, dude.
Man,
it's shaky.
tell him, Jacques. Tell him, Jacques.
What can happen with Von, he can pick his side and go.
Yeah,
Which side do you want? You want left or right? We got Taylor coming off of a 4-game suspension. He was rusty last week.
Man.
Coming out to his second game, you know how it is. You got to get the rust off.
Yes, sir.
Conklin hasn't been playing as all pro that he was his rookie year. After his injury, he's declining, man. So Von Miller can have a field day, man, coming off that edge. You know that bend that he has, that all two-time all-pro bend that he comes around that corner. He puts that arm up.
Yes, sir.
Boom. It'll be a long day for Mariota, and I'm scared because of how offensive line is, and but he can be turned into a one-man show. You know how J.J. Watt does this. Von Miller can do the same thing. What about you? Who scares you?
Man, I wish I could say Von Miller too, man, because that legitimately scares me, seriously.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real, based on the offensive line playing terrible.
Right.
But I'm going to say on the other side of the football, Phillip Lindsay.
Okay.
The Titans have had struggles with running backs who can catch the football. And Phillip Lindsay's a small running back, so he can sort of hide and duck, and that might cause us an issue.
Right.
Lindsay can literally run the football pretty well. Again, as I stated, he had a great game against the Chargers on 15 carries, over 100 yards rushing. So, that element is there, but Phillip Lindsay catches the football. He's their second leading receiver on the team. So, we have to be careful with that as well against running backs like the Melvin Gordons, guys that can catch and run the ball. He gives you that. I want to say that I feel we can still stop Phillip Lindsay.
Right.
We just have to be careful that,
slip out.
Exactly, right, because that can happen. That can happen. That can happen. Have Jayon Brown to spy on him. Make sure he's not getting loose or whatever, because Phillip Lindsay, sneaky, is a good running back. Drafted very late in the draft several years ago. He's really showing up this year, man. He really is, man. He really is. So.
He is. So, Hawk, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Who would you say was going to have a big game for the Titans?
That's an easy answer, man.
Okay.
And I know we hadn't talked about it a lot, but I still think Derrick Henry, man. I think when you look at their defense, their run defense, 22 in the league in rush defense, right? The other defense, Buffalo, they don't play.
Right.
Okay? The Jags, they don't play, right? The Colts, they don't play.
Right.
These guys know how to stop the run.
Yep.
The Denver Broncos don't.
I agree.
They pass rush. They're there now.
Yeah.
And they cover the receivers very well. We're not going to take nothing away from that.
Right.
But I think Derrick Henry down the middle, run down. Hey, even run on Von Miller.
On the outside.
Von Miller's 230 pounds. Run on him. See what he can do.
Almost a DB playing linebacker.
Exactly, right. So test him. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry's 250. Right. So I think Derrick Henry will have a great game. I'm going to say he's going to have over 100 yards. Okay. If he has over 100 yards, we will win this football game. I guarantee you that.
I like it.
So what about for you, Jacques?
It's gonna blow you right his mind. Taylor Lewan.
Woo!
So I feel like Taylor, this is gonna be his bounce back game. Taylor is fired up first.
Yes. He's good.
He's PO'd from the comments that in the Twitter beef that he got into it with the Bills whole team, the whole defensive line. And they made him look like a clown, which they did. It was true. And they called him soft. So Taylor has something to prove. And what he can do to prove it in this game, I feel like he'll have a big game. He's just knocking that rust off. Right. So once he knocks the rust off, what'll happen is if Taylor can hold down the left side, then you can put max coverage on the right side.
Yes, sir.
Only thing you got to do is worry about the middle, where our real struggles has come in.
Yes, sir.
But I feel like Taylor will want to get it together this game, and he'll shake it off and get back to the Taylor Lewan of old.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be fine. So for me, I feel like it's Taylor Lewan.
Great breakdown, sir. So, who do you think will win this football game, dude?
Woo! So, we got two tails and two coins. We got the Titans and the Mitans, okay?
Right, exactly. Yes, sir. Right.
So we don't know which team gonna show up.
We don't, bro.
All right. So we hearing rumblings in the media. We watching videos of the Titans and all these explanations that they trying to put out of why they struggling and what they need to do better. Whew, man. This is and I'm like I got that every time I get this feeling, man. It's like a trap game, dog.
Okay, yes, sir. It's a trap game.
It's a super trap game. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog.
Okay.
I think we're gonna lose it.
Okay.
I think we're gonna lose it.
Okay.
I'll say at least 20-14.
Okay. All right.
Just based off of our offensive line struggles.
Yes, sir. I understand.
And inconsistencies. And I feel like this is gonna break the mold. I'm hoping we win, y'all. But just in my gut, I just feel like we're not gonna pull it off.
Okay.
What about you?
So I'm gonna take a flyer and say we're gonna win this football game.
Okay.
And it's really based on one premise: they don't have Bradley Chubb.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So I just think they don't have their full defense, and I think if he was there, I would guarantee they would win. Now Denver is the favorite. Right. And most of the times what Vegas is correct. And they say a team is favored. That's true.
They make that call.
They do. Exactly. Absolutely. Especially in a game like this, right? But I just think that, when you look at our offense, we for some reason these games that don't really mean much, we win those games, man. And on the road, we've done pretty well on the road. I'm not confident in me saying they're going to win the football game like I was for Buffalo. I thought for a fact we would win.
Me too.
But I'm going to say with Denver, I just think that offensively we have enough talent to run the ball against them. Bradley Chubb is not there, so I think we'll win the game in a very close matchup, maybe like 20-19, something like that. So, yeah, man. Well, folks, that is the show. We're going to Mile High salute to the Tennessee Titans.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do that. We're going to Denver, man. Let's try to go up and get this win.
Let's get this dub, man.
Yes, sir.
Also, like, subscribe, share the video. Also, turn your notification bells on. And let's bing! We got the 300 subscribers, y'all.
We appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. So, next goal, let's get to 500.
Yes, sir. 500, baby.
Yeah, hey, share it around the league. Just Titans, everybody, share it.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. And we truly appreciate the fans of other teams, man, that send comments to us, man. We will respond, man. We really enjoy the competitive nature of other teams. As well, if you want to contact us, we have an email at TennesseeTitansWeekly@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7 and on Instagram at Tennessee Titans Weekly.
Also, I got a question for the fans. We're gonna put it in the comment. Do you think the Titans can turn the table?
Great question.
Do you think we can turn the table and get it together, or do you think the season is over?
Absolutely. And we'll respond on the post game for the Denver Broncos, man. So to you and yours, folks. From here in Nashville.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it done in Denver, Colorado.
Let's go. Tighten up.
Mile High. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Bye.